Do you want it back?
I'm sorry, she carries the name.
Oh, no worries.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Good morning. Welcome to today's service. Today is our White River Obon service. Let's see. This morning, we will start with the chanting of Sambu Jo on page 22, followed by sutra chanting Usetsu Amida Kyo on page 53 of our purple service book. If anyone would like to come up to Oshoko in remembrance of family or friends for Hotsubo, please feel free during the chanting of Amida Kyo.
Can I have us please put our hands together in Gasho or bow your head in contemplation as we say Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. On this occasion of Obon, which symbolizes the joy of liberation from one's karmic ignorance and foolishness, we have gathered here this morning to express our gratitude to all things and beings which make our lives possible. In our recognition of the interdependence and impermanence of all life, we are made to see the preciousness and righteousness of everyone, who in their own special way manifest a unique color and light. In the spirit of Obon, let us reflect upon our own mistaken notion of self that leads to unhappiness and misery, and begin to radiate warmth and understanding towards others surrounding us, through that we may discover a deeper meaning and a greater sense of fulfillment in our lives. In this moment, we also remember our loved ones who returned to the land of the Buddha from the time of last Obon to this Obon. In this moment, we express our love, respect, and gratitude, and may we endeavor to listen to the voiceless voice urging us to entrust ourselves in the primal vow. 時昼夜6時2分働け東北修上上位昇丹学位英国上修病家不要多忙十万の区分即位時期天皇本国本時協業者理国国ら国道上重要線中毒小国中止者理本地国上集中奇妙佐式市長元国弱ホーム者理馬領便が無名市長聖書修書昼夜6時水和芸音五年長五根五輪七部大分圧勝道分行政東方行動修上門税音に外出念仏念法念祖シャリゴン門一子と全裁法少々消費者が異物国道入山幕集シャリゴン公文国道商務山幕道業画業宇実聖書修書大聖阿弥陀仏無料温泉流天下小佐シャリゴン異物国道水水路小法59法羅門水未明音奇妙百戦入学当時空座門税音や大事年上念仏念法念僧心身シャリゴン公文国道上重要税六小言Can I have us all once more, please put our hands together in Gasho, bow your head in contemplation, as we say once more, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. Namo Amida.
We will next have Shoko by Temple Representatives, Adult Buddhist Association. Buddhist Women's Association. And the Temple Board of Trustees. Please rise if you are able for the reading of the three treasures on page 3 and remain standing for the reading of the Season of Obon in the White Book on page 123. Three treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and give wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord, in a life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriad kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas. Namo Buddhas.
The song we're going to sing this morning is Seasons of Obon. We did this last year. By me, I don't remember what happened last year. So it does take just a little bit of explanation. We're going to sing the first, actually it's a chorus, and then our wonderful drummer is going to drum for us 4 measures, and then we're going to sing the first verse. Then we'll go back and start all over again and do it over because there are 3 verses. So hang on, we'll make it to the end. I'm quite certain. Hopefully we all do it at the same time.
Okay. Nice.
Please be seated. Good job. That was beautiful. We will next have our Dharma message by Reverend Lisa.
Can I have us all please put our hands together in Gasho or value and contemplation as I read these words by Shinachoni. Oh, actually not from Shinachoni, from the Light Sutra. If, when I attain Buddhahood, the sentient beings of the 10 quarters, with sincere mind entrusting themselves, aspiring to be born in my land, and saying my name perhaps even 10 times, should not be born there, may not attain the supreme enlightenment. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Well, hello everyone. I hope you all a wonderful week. I do have to say I am definitely getting into the Obon spirit. You can help because I had did 3 dance practices this week. Like when we had on Tuesday, and then I went to this Poma one on Wednesday and Thursday. So I still honestly do not know all the dances, but hopefully by this coming Tuesday, my next practice, I'll mostly get it all down. But today is both a happy occasion and a sad occasion, in my opinion. Because not only are we happily, joyfully coming together for this Obon season, but we also are remembered about all of those who have passed this past year. And thus, I always think of Obon as being very Buddhist, in that it's both happy and sad. Today I used my quote as the final vow of the Lotus Sutra. This is the vow made by Bodhisattva Dhammakara, the being who would eventually become Amida Buddha, the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite life, the Buddha of infinite wisdom, light, and compassion, life. And that is because all of those who have passed have entrusted themselves to this vow. This vow which allows them, those who have passed, to not only become Buddhas, to be born in a Amida Buddhist dreamland, but also be able to come back to us, especially during this time of Obon. And it is because of the karma vow that they are able to this. This year, even though White River as a temple does not have any Obon, a family that has lost loved ones since they passed the previous Obon. But I think individually, we each have possibly had a death within our family this past year. I know I have. For a few days, I was able to go down to Southern California, where my family is, because my uncle passed away. And as such, in a way, I am also observing Hudson this year, because I have lost a family member. And thus, I know during this Obon season, I'll not only be dancing for all of those that passed on before him, but especially since this is his last Obon, I am dancing for him. Because we realize, right, not only the impermanence of life during this time, but also the interdependence, how their life has so much influence ours, and how much they will continue to influence, even though they have passed. This time is a good time to not only see again family and friends who you have not seen for years, since this is our first public Obon since the pandemic. But it is also the time for us to remember and for our relatives and loved ones who have passed to visit us during this time. It is why it is important for us to annually observe our Obon, so that not only can we be comforted by those around us, but also be comforted by the infinite wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha. Amida Buddha, who through the Pambo vow, this Pambo vow that I quoted at the beginning of my talk, which allows the person who sincerely entrusts themselves into Amida Buddha's working power to be born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land on the death. Become a Buddha immediately upon being born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. And then immediately able to come back from the Pure Land as a Buddha and Bodhisattva to be with us during our time. That is why we say Namo Amida Buddha. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Because whenever we hear or say Namo Amida Buddha, not only does the infinite wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha come to us in this world, but also all of those that have passed. It is the reason why we say Namo Amida Buddha today. It is the reason why we say Namo Amida Buddha as the Obon season goes. And it is the reason why we say Namo Amida Buddha throughout the year. So this year, I know I'm dancing for my family. I assume you are dancing also for your family and friends. And we are also dancing to have a good time. And remember, enjoying the time we are able to spend with all of those around us. So in closing, can I have us please put our hands together and go show as we say Namo Midabutsu, I take refuge in the name of Buddha, in gratitude to the infinite wisdom and compassion of Great Honored One. Namo Midabutsu. Namo Midabutsu. Namo Midabutsu. Namo Midabutsu. Namo Midabutsu.
Thank you, Reverend Cindy, for your Dharma message this morning. Please rise, if you are able, for the Gatha Ondoku-san 2 on page 153, followed by the reading of the daily creed of Jodo Shinshu on page 8. The daily creed of Jodo Shinshu. Realizing enlightenment is assured, and reciting the Nembutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall well spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others, working for the good of society. Namo Midabutsu.
Namo Midabutsu.
Namo Midabutsu.
Namo Midabutsu. Namo Midabutsu. Namo Midabutsu.
Please be seated. All right, next up, we have the Shimakawa Strummers and Singers performing for us today.
Let's all live in peace.
Well, thank you, Shruggers. That was really nice. Yeah, a special treat for us today. Are there any guests or visitors today? Announcement.
I was going to just really quickly, I know they not only have they been here for quite a long time, but because they have come back, I would like to again introduce Reverend Jim Ward, our past Reverend Administrator and his wife, Obon, who kindly come to us today. Thank you all so much for coming and for our Obon service. We really appreciate you guys being here today and look forward to you guys coming back. Come back here on a little bit more of a regular basis. But we understand you guys are retired, so please enjoy retirement. But also, you're always welcome here at White River British Temple.
Just reminding people, our vulnerability is less than a week. It's Saturday. We do have a sign-up sheet back there. Most of the vacancies have been filled, but we still need dishwashers. I'm sorry. That's always the case. The other thing is that we do have dance sponsorships still available. So if you're interested in doing that, either individually or for a family, you should sign up online and we put in the program. Thank you.
Just a reminder for people that are helping in the food booths, if you have gotten your food handler's license or have a current one, you need a copy of it here at the temple, okay, or you have to have it on you. There is an envelope on the side of the refrigerator that you can put your a copy of your food handler's license in there. You need to have at least one person in each booth that has a food handler's license. Not everyone has to have one, but if you haven't gotten one, it would be nice if you could get it. It only takes about a half hour. Go online, and as soon as you pass the test, you get the food handler's license. It's online, so you don't have to go in anywhere to do this. And it's $10 to get a food handler's license. It's good for 2 years. So please, if you can, get one, and then bring a copy here to the temple so we have it when the inspector comes. So, thank you.
Just a quick reminder, we're going to do moves with the garage pre-position to establish service. So if you have a little bit of time to help us move some stuff, that'd be greatly appreciated. That happened probably about 11:30 or thereabouts, so we'll get organized. So thank you.
Okay. So, I'm here to just promote Northwest District stuff. So again, today is the very last day of the Seattle Obon from 2 to 8 p.m. today. I believe dancing starts at 6-ish. About 5 p.m. Sorry, I don't know the schedule, but please, you're welcome to go all the way to Seattle to enjoy some dancing today. Today is the last day for Seattle's Obon, totally. I'll be out there later this evening, so hopefully dancing. We'll see how tired I am today. But and then again, next week is Obon, so I assume everyone's going to be here all day. So please get some rest before then. And then on July 29th is Tacoma's Obon, so please come to Tacoma's Obon. I don't see, from 4 to 8 p.m. I think dancing starts about 6-ish. I think that, sorry, I was probably thinking about Tacoma's. So Tacoma's Obon, it's on their website. Please look it up. 4 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, July 29th. And then Oregon Buddhist Temple in Portland will have their Obon on August 5th from 2 to 9 p.m. I will be there as well. Thomas and this one I will be there. So I don't know if I'll be dancing again. I might be pulled away and stuff. But please come, please support our other local temples, and have fun. And enjoy a boat that you won't be working at. Also, lastly, I know I saw Kendall just come in. Did you want to talk about the softball tournament? Are you excited about the softball tournament? He is. He just got it really quickly. He has an announcement about the softball tournament, so I'll let Kendall do that.
Morning. Sorry for being late. I just got off the plane. There's a Northwest District softball tournament on August 12th. The field is in Renton. If you're interested in playing or just watching, that's okay too. We definitely welcome you. If you know us to play, just let us know. It'll probably be around Robinstown. It's one game against Tacoma, one game against and it's tied. We're supposed to play the championship game. Anyways, so if you'd like to play, come see me. I'll probably send out an email later this week about it as well. Okay? Thank you.
I wanted to do it.
All right.
I would like to introduce my wife. Because she has an important request.
He's for hire. I just want to remind you, the local players, that, next week we are off. So let's just run through the songs really quickly after service and go home with a smile and shaking our boots until next week.
All right, well, everyone please join me in God's show to say the closing words which are in the program. My life is not only my life, but also the life of others' sacrifices, kindness, thoughtfulness, and patience. I am grateful. Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Namo Buddhas.
Thank you for joining our home service today. If you haven't already, please let us know. Have a good week. Until next week.
Hey, guys, let's just go. Here's somebody already got it. I'm ready to tour the
No, it's okay. Yeah. No.